Hello, my fellow nerds. This is Chanel, and this is the Nerd in Texas podcast. I don't have an intro, so I'm just going to tell you. This is a podcast about movies, TV shows, books, sometimes video games, and whatever else that you might consider nerdy. So, I used to go on and on about all my social medias and, Instagram, Facebook. Go here, go here, go here. But now, I have a website.
You have a website?
Yes, and Lilly is here with me. I have a website. You just go to nerdintexas.com. I have all the information in one spot, all my social medias. There's a shop there because I'm going to start selling my masks and stuff on there, but I don't have them posted yet. So
I do have a question.
What?
Why can't you find fabric about where it's what's that show you always watch where it has Baby Yoda?
Mandalorian?
Yeah, can you try to find a fabric?
I'm sure if I really Google it or something like that, I'm sure I could find some Mandalorian fabric.
Or a Baby Yoda fabric.
Some Baby Yoda fabric, but his name is Grogu now.
Okay, before we talk about what we're going to talk about...
Wait, I'm not done yet.
But I want to tell them something.
I know, hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So I have a website, and I am now on Discord. So you guys can find me on Discord, where it's like a chat room, and we can talk all the time. It's so awesome. Thank you to Mr. the Developer, who has kind of been my whole guru in all of this. And I met him on Twitch when I was streaming on Twitch one night. I've actually created a really good Twitch community, and he's just helped me out so much, and it's so awesome. So thank you so much for that, Mr. the Developer. And he's completely created my Discord server. So stop by and check it out. I'm going to try and stream later tonight on Twitch playing Fortnite. So find me on that too. We are snowed in Texas right now.
That's what I was going to say. We're snowed in, and some parts are deep, and it went to my kneecap. And how do I know that?
Because you were walking outside in the snow.
Okay, well, it went to my knee, and then I walked again, and it went to my thigh.
Yeah, so we're snowed in, and
in Texas.
Yeah, and my days are completely mixed up. So I did a special Valentine's Day podcast, and normally I do a podcast on Mondays, and then I realized I don't know, my days are so mixed up. So we're getting a podcast on Tuesday. I'm also going to do a Star Wars podcast tomorrow, where it's going to be all the new shows coming up on Disney Plus that are Star Wars related. So look forward to that as well. But today, we are going to be talking about the Netflix movie,
We Can Be Heroes!
Yay! We Can Be Heroes on Netflix. And it's a very cute kids movie, family-oriented movie. So if you have kids, find it and watch it. It's on Netflix. We will not be talking about spoilers, meaning we're not going to tell you what happens at the end. But there is a big plot twist at the end that makes the whole movie worth it.
Oh, and it's not scary.
It's literally telling them.
It is not.
Bailey, now you destroyed it.
She did not destroy it. It's fine. Okay, so let's continue, because I am not redoing this. We Can Be Heroes is created by Robert Rodriguez. He claims that it's a follow-up to the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie.
What's that?
You don't know
Anyways, that is a follow-up to Shark Boy and Lava Girl. He has created so many other good movies. He has a never-ending list of movies and TV shows and series. And so some of my favorites are Desperado, Machete, of course, and IMDb has a thing where it says in production, and is where he's doing Machete Kills in Space. I'm very interested on how that's going to happen. Machete's going to make it to space. That's insane. It also shows a Zorro, so maybe there's going to be a new Zorro. It says it's in production. Doesn't have a time, doesn't have, usually it has a year when it comes out, but it didn't say anything on IMDb. But he's also done Predators and a whole bunch of Spy Kids movies. So the person who created a lot of Spy Kids movies is the one who created We Can Be Heroes. So IMDb also says that We Can Be Heroes is when alien invaders kidnap Earth's superheroes. Their kids are whisked away to a government safe house. But a whip-smart teen, or tween, Missy Mourinho, will stop at nothing to rescue her superhero dad, Marcus Mourinho, who is also played by Pedro Pascal, who is also the Mandalorian.
Wait, Mandalorian was in here?
Yep, the guy who plays Mandalorian.
Show me that. I'm going to watch this after. Show me.
Okay. So, Missy teams up with the rest of the superhero kids to escape their mysterious government babysitter, Miss Granada, and they're going to save their parents. They'll have to work together by using their individual powers from elasticity to time control to predicting the future and form an out-of-this-world team. So, I've already mentioned that Pedro Pascal is in it as Marcus Mourinho, and he controls metal.
The guy who controls metal, he's the one, I'm not going to say it, but can I?
Go for it.
In the movie, he's putting his hand out and metal just comes to him.
So if he has a sword, he just sticks his hand out and the sword just shook right to his...
About sword, will he be able to grab your lightsaber?
If it's made out of metal, I'm sure he could,
Well,
which would be actually really cool. So yes, and I've also found reports where Pedro Pascal is now going to be in The Last of Us. I think that's on HBO Max. I'm not exactly sure.
Sounds like Among Us. Last of Us, but Among Us.
So we also have Taylor Dooley, who reprised her role as Lava Girl. But Taylor Lautner did not show up as Shark Boy. He did not come back as Shark Boy. They said that there was such a tiny role for Shark Boy and not a lot of screen time, so they didn't see the point of bringing him back. But Taylor Dooley, who plays Lava Girl, she didn't have much of a role either. Like, she wasn't even, like, I think she has one line, and it's like, is that our kids? So, I hope it's not like Taylor Lautner was, like, put a whole bunch of dollar signs. Like, if I have to be in this movie, I'm going to charge you a whole bunch, and that's why they decided not to have him in there.
That's not her only line.
Oh.
The very ending, she goes, I'm really scared, and pulls on a chair and sits down.
Oh, so she has two lines?
Yeah. I feel like it's rigged.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. It also has Christian Slater. And Christian Slater is techno. As in, like, he's not really a superhero, but he does a lot of stuff with technology, I think. Because he is techno. Not techno, techno.
Like the K-N-O-W or the N-O?
The N-O.
What?
Yeah, see?
It's like, what? That's so confusing.
Anyways, IMDb shows that he was in the Dirty John TV series, but I know there's, like, multiple Dirty John TV series, and I haven't. The one that I watched, I can't remember if he's in it or not. But he's also the voice of somebody, couldn't find out who, is Scooby-Doo in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Who?
Guess Who?
Guess who?
He has been the voice of Deadshot in a lot of Justice League animated movies. He is the voice of Slater in Archer. He's also the voice of a pirate in Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I love it.
Show me that.
I will.
I've been wondering about that.
Okay, he's also in Hot Tub Time Machine 2, but uncredited, of course.
Why does it say I love it?
So, let's get into the fun part. We're going to play a little game. I'm going to give the name of a character or one of the kids in the show, and I'm going to tell... Lily's going to tell you about it. So, first, we're going to talk about Missy Mourinho. She is Marcus Mourinho's daughter.
Doesn't have powers.
She doesn't have powers.
She doesn't have powers. Sorry.
But what else does she do?
I forgot. Wait. So what else she does is she kind of has courage.
Mm-hmm.
And she... Can I say that they want to go out the building? Okay. She's trying to get everybody to get out of the building because aliens are attacking. So she basically basically wants to be the person who...
Oh my god, may my feet rest in peace.
The person who wants to be the leader, but I'll get to that part whenever we go to that person.
Yeah, so she doesn't have powers, but she makes up for it in courage, right?
Yes.
She makes up for it in being, a team leader and trying to get the whole group together when the group falls apart, right?
Yeah, this is the group that we're talking about, though.
All right, so our next superhero child is
Noodles. So why they call him Noodles is because he's literally like a noodle, and he in the movie he goes to the door to listen for the person who owns the company for the hero thing, and then they go nuts.
Yeah, so he's kind of like Mr. Elastic, or he's very stretchy, kind of like
they call him Noodles.
Elastigirl in The Incredibles, or like Fantastic Four, Mr. Elastic, stretchy stuff like that. So, next child superhero is
Wheels.
Wheels. Tell us about Wheels.
Wheels, he's in a wheelchair, but it's not like his legs are weak. His legs are too strong. So he can technically just go really fast.
So he's kind of like the Flash, but
yes,
in a wheelchair. And they say that, he's so fast and so strong that he, can't use his legs, so he's in a wheelchair. But he still has superpowers, and he's kind of like the glue that keeps the group together, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think Missy is the one who keeps them together.
Yeah, she keeps them together, but Wheels is also kind of the one that, I don't know, it's hard to explain what Wheels is, but he also keeps the group together, which is kind of cool.
Can I say the next person who we're going to talk about?
Yeah, let's go on to the next person.
So we're going to be talking about Ojo. She draws pictures.
Or Oho.
Oh, Oho. She draws pictures / the future.
And for the longest time, no one knew what she was drawing. She would just draw these pictures, and she didn't talk. So a lot of people were like, oh, she just draws pictures. She's not that cool. And it wasn't until Missy came along that Missy was like, no, guys.
Missy said, well, so first, I can't really, so first, Noodles and...
Who are you trying to think of?
It was Noodles and... It wasn't Wheels. I
think it was Wild Card.
Yeah, it was Wild Card. So... Sorry. Noodles and Wild Card were playing... No.
It doesn't really matter.
Facemaker.
Okay, so let's just say that some people were playing.
So Facemaker and Wheels... Noodles were playing this game where they have to make a weird face. And so first, he can make his face, and he gets all mad, and he hits a table. But he rewinds it where...
He rewinds it to where when the table does break,
he moves it to a ball.
Yeah.
And that's what Oho drew, that a ball was exploding.
So she pretty much draws, what?
The future 5 minutes later.
Yeah. And Missy puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that that's what her powers are, and that's what she does.
And then a carpio?
No. The next one is a cappella.
A cappella is the one who sings, right?
Yes.
So if she sings really low, they can fly. If she sings really high, she can bust your eardrums.
Yes. But there's also a lot of things that she does, and she has the same powers as her mom. And her mom has, these very singing, sound waves. She can kind of move things around with sound waves and stuff like that. And then the reason why it's called We Can Be Heroes is because Acapella and her mom kind of, start singing in weird, opportune moments. And then she, so they start singing that song, We Can Be Heroes.
We can be heroes for just one day.
Just for one day. All right, so the next child superhero we have is Slow-Mo. Tell us about Slow-Mo.
Slow-Mo is like the Flash, but he goes really slow. I'm not going to say what happens at the end. Just wait for the end. I really want to say it, but I can't.
Yeah, so Slow-Mo, it's actually he moves so fast. And so a lot of these kids don't have control of their powers yet, and this is kind of what happens with Slow-Mo, is that he is going, it's kind of like the Flash. When he goes so fast, he's actually moving slow, and that's what's happening with Slow-Mo, is that he's going so fast that he's slow.
But he's actually Slow-Mo.
And he can't get out of it. Like, he's stuck there. So the next one we've got is
Facemaker.
Facemaker.
Facemaker just makes any face. He, the person who called, that's gonna basically spoil it. But the person who owns the place says that he has the worst power. I'm not gonna say what scene, but she just says that he has the worst power in it because he basically has Facemaker, but he acted like Wild Card. Because they're going after Wild Card.
All right. So the next superhero we have is
Rewind. Rewind is where he can rewind the time.
But it's only like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's only 10 seconds. I thought it was like 20 or 30 seconds. But he can only go back 10 seconds.
And so then we have Fast Forward, who is...
Fast Forward, she can go forward 10 seconds. But the thing is, Rewind and Fast Forward are twins.
And so in the beginning, they're actually mad at each other. Like, they hate each other.
In the very, like, middle, where they're in the thing that I'm not going to spoil, they go, I love you. And I thought that was cringy. Because they go, I love you.
But they eventually figure out that if they put their powers together, they can do more than just rewind or fast forward 10 seconds. They can do it a little bit longer.
Wild Card.
The next superhero child we're talking about is Wild Card.
Wild Card, he has all of the powers.
And he's a bit of a wild card. Like, he's the one that...
He's wild.
Him and Missy kind of don't get along very well. And because Missy is like a natural-born leader, she has this natural ability to lead the group. And Wild Card wants to be the leader and the one that comes up with all the good ideas. So it's that situation where, like, Missy Mourinho will have an idea, and she'll, like, tell it to Wild Card, and Wild Card he'll be like, I'm the one who came up with the idea. I did it.
Like the one where Missy Mourinho, like, whenever they're trying to sneak onto something, Missy Mourinho was whispering to it, and he took the iPad and said, Oho just drew us something. I'm not going to say it. And he goes, because I thought about it, and everybody looks at him funny.
Yeah, so he has all the powers, like all the superpowers. He can have whatever he wants or whatever, but he can't control them.
Can I say my favorite one?
Sure.
Okay. The next person who we're going to talk about is...
last but not least...
Guppy!
Okay, don't yell it. It's Guppy. We're talking about Guppy. Who is Guppy? But who is Guppy's mom and dad before we get into all this?
Guppy is the daughter of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. But instead of lava, since her dad is Shark Boy, she shoots out fire.
She doesn't really shoot out water. She can control water.
Like, she has to drink water for her powers to work. So she drinks water. By the way, I watched this movie 3 times.
You've watched it more than 3 times.
She drinks the water, and then she can make water come out of her hands and controls it. My favorite part is whenever she made, like, the shark with the water and the person swimming.
She made the whole like Jaws theme out of water. Like, there's a shark, and you even see like a little person swimming, and the water made out of shark. Like, it's just the whole like
but
Jaws
how she controls it for him to bite is she goes like she makes like a weird, like a shark mouth. So it's like he eats the person.
And she also has, like, Shark Boy's temper when it goes to Shark Frenzy, and she kind of, like, tears the place apart whenever she gets mad. And then, so a lot of the times they're trying to get her to, like, I don't know, meditate and calm down, and then other times they're like...
And then Missy tells her to go meditate, and then whenever they're doing this fighting thing, well, they're all fighting, she goes meditate, and she thinks that that's her thing, and then she says... Shark Frenzy, and she just goes off.
Yeah, she goes crazy.
She blows up.
Takes out all the guards, stuff like that. So those are all the superhero kids, and that is We Can Be Heroes. Oh, Lily wants to do a sound effect really quick. No, it's not that one.
Yeah, but we finished.
Oh.
And then this is the one I was going to do. Just listen to it. It's just like,
All right, no more of that. So, and that is We Can Be Heroes. Like I said, if you have kids, go watch it. If you want to find me on all the social medias and stuff, go to my website, nerdintexas.com.
One thing.
Find me on Discord. I'll talk to you on Discord.
Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
So, whenever I walked into my mom's room, I saw Baby Yoda with a rose.
Oh, yeah, we have like a stuffed animal type rose looking thing. I put a picture of it on my Instagram.
I bought my mom a Baby Yoda, and then I bought myself a rose.
That was Bailey. She's nasty.
I bought myself a rose because I've always wanted one. And so I got one, and then I look over and I see Baby Yoda with the rose.
I mean, it's not like an actual flower rose where it's got like petals. It's like a stuffed
It's not a stuffed animal
rose. It's kind of hard to explain.
It has like cotton around it. The stem, it has a wire where you can bend it into anything. I put it on the refrigerator, then it was missing, and I saw it there.
Yep, Baby Yoda took it.
Baby Yoda.
Grogu is like our elf on the shelf.
Grogu.
No, it's such a
Wait,
such a lie.
that's his name?
Grogu?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name.
Grogu?
Yes.
That's an ugly name.
It is, but I like it. If it's Baby Yoda's name, I like it.
All right, so
I think they could have done a better job of naming him.
Shut up.
all right, so this concludes our podcast day.
Yes, it was nuts.
Everybody have a great day. If you are in Texas,
My mom gave me a pep talk before the thing, telling me not to be mean to Lily, when she literally just told me to shut up. Who's the mean one now, Mom?
You.
See? She's...
okay, anyways, this concludes our podcast day. If you are in Texas, please stay safe, stay warm. I know a lot of us don't have electricity.
And the stores are completely gone.
And
Get my monster now.
we haven't had water for 3 days, so.
No, 2 days.
And I can't get my
Audrey,
monster.
I was actually...
They're all out.
I want to tell a story about whenever I was sick. Can I?
Sure, go
I'm
for it.
still sick, but whenever I was over at my friend's, I threw up like 3 times and her power went out. So I had to keep going to the bathroom and I couldn't turn on the light. And so we had to use her mom's phone for a flashlight, and I slept I couldn't sleep all night. But then I woke up and I said, Audrey, how long have I been sleeping? And she said, oh, you slept for an hour. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I felt really bad. She went to her friend's house, and then we got hit with this winter storm, and we got snowed in, and then she started throwing up at her friend's house, and I couldn't go get her, and it just really sucked. I didn't like that. I hope that part never happens again. But
we owe Audrey Michelle big time.
yes, I owe her Whataburger. I'm gonna be getting her some Whataburger because we've been talking about it because we
You
can't
owe
go
me
into town and get it, and we just really want a cheeseburger from Whataburger
I want chicken.
with spicy ketchup. Oh, their spicy ketchup is so good.
I hate spicy food. And guess what I tried? Spicy corn.
You tried spicy corn?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called your mother drop.
Okay.
Yeah, ask Michelle about that. So.
I will. All right. Well, like I've been saying for the past 5 minutes that I've been trying. What?
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh, yes. She has a YouTube channel called Lily's World. You can check it out.
My mom had to win code Nerd in Texas.
Check out my website, nerdintexas.com. Check out my Discord so I can talk to you. Everybody stay safe. Everybody have a good day. And everybody be nice to each other.
Wonderful, beautiful.
Yes. All of the above. So, bye.
Bye. Have fun. Watch We Can Be Heroes.